When a friend told me you got to see this band in LA called Van Halen, I was like, all right, okay. Van Halen, another band, okay. We had gone up there before and saw Quiet Riot and made trips here and there just to see. But the day I went out by myself, I drove up by myself, and I don't know if I brought gear or anything, a pocket of weed. And I knew there was a backstage at the Whisky. My friend said, there's a backstage. They go up this, these things. We had not played there. I mean, Mickey Rat, this was 78.
Yeah.
So lo and behold, I see, true story. It's bitching because it's so surreal. I kick myself sometimes and go, do you know the kind of you've seen? And it was like no big deal, but it was a big effect in my life. I saw David Lee walking up the steps. I said, that might be doing, hey, you want to smoke a joint? I'm yelling at this guy.
Right guy to ask.
Right guy to ask, right? I wasn't interested in him. My friend went, you got to see the guitar player. Yeah. Because I was a guitar guy. So anyway, I smoke a joint with him and I go, later, where's the guitar guy? And I'm tripping around the Whisky backstage by myself, I was ready for anything. And there's Ed, right? I go, you're the guitar guy, right? And somehow we just connected and just started talking, right? And we're talking about equipment. I go, yeah, I love Vox. I got an old Vox 30. And he just lit up like a firecracker. He goes, well, I got one and I need another one. Can we exchange numbers? You come up to LA, come to my pad and bring it. And I go, what are you, nuts? I just got done watching something that was like a circus. You're looking at Dave and I'm like, I got to figure out my system, what I'm actually going to do in this business. Be a singer, be a guitar singer guy. So anyway, when I saw that 4-piece, I went, okay. Anyway, next. And then a whole new world began. And
so if I'm following your flow here, Van Halen helped you define, like, okay, if this is going to be the standard, if this is what's coming, I got to get serious and 100%. I need to figure out who I am in this game.
100%. I'm moving to LA. And wow. I went January 1, 1980. Who's going? We're living in a garage about this size. Yeah. And we're going to practice there. Yeah. And I'm going to hustle and get us gigs.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did.
Wow.
But in the meantime, I kept going up to see Ed and and Saul, their whole blossoming into the biggest band on the planet. I was like, holy Oz Festival. I mean, backstage, you going, whoa.
It was bonkers, yeah.
Mickey Rat, come on. You got to do something different here. So anyway, as my band was, Mickey Rat was imploding around 1981. Jakey was in the band. He left. And
can I stop you there for 1 second, though? Yeah. Before we get to Robin Crosby?
Yeah.
I mean, Jake's obviously a phenomenal guitar player, but I'm just curious because, you guys did the single Dr. Rock.
He was not on it, and he did great. People think he did, but no.
Because everywhere you look, he says he's on it. Mm-mm. Okay, so set aside Jake. Nothing against Jake, but was Dr. Rock sort of the first time where it's like, it's serious, you're putting out a single?
I have to put out a single.
It feels serious.
100%.
Okay.
And I found a studio in Venice, California, because we lived in Culver City.
Yeah.
And we weren't into Rat Mansion West yet, the 1-bedroom apartment, right? We were still in the hut. So, and anyway, where were we?
Well, it just... something about Dr. Rock to me. Because I'm a fan from the beginning. So but it's interesting to go back and follow the bouncing ball, right? You know what's coming, but it's like, okay, at what point does this thing kind of get serious and click in?
Well, as soon as I moved into town, because I had been watching Van Halen from 78 to 1980.
Yeah.
And I saw what they did. They went to Gazzarri's. They became the house band. Then they worked their way to the Whisky, became the house band. And that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
I followed their schematic. I was taking notes, man. Yeah. I was looking at the lights, the clothes, and then going back to San Diego. And people were going, Mickey Rat's crazy, Yeah. Well, I'm learning some things,